I'm doing my big boy pose. You're not giving birth. Jake's giving birth.
And now the end is near, and I'm gonna do some crying.
That got away from you a little bit then, didn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It got away from me, yeah.
Oh my god. I was talking to you a bit about this just before we started recording.
Yeah.
And it's like, they know. They know. This is the final time they'll know and you don't.
Oh, this is the final episode. Why must you know everything and I know nothing? Right, okay.
They know.
That does it.
They know how I am during Disney Channel series finales.
Yeah.
Because they've seen DuckTales and they've seen Amphibia.
I think I vaguely remember hearing the sounds of how you are. Remember how we used to live together all those years ago, and we currently live together right now. And remember how, like, the walls in our previous abode were not that thick. A lot of the time we were like, should we check in? Is Jake sounds like being tortured.
I was being emotionally tortured by ducks and frogs. I have not felt the build up to this like I have with others, because obviously this has only been 3 episodes and they've all been very spread out.
Yeah.
Because other times with like DuckTales and Amphibia, there was like this massive build up, whereas a regular season, so weekly episode.
Yeah.
So I got to see like, oh, they're bringing this character back, oh, they concluded this story, oh, this character reached their conclusion, and it really just started to hit me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't feel like the end. And I don't know, I assume when we start watching it, it's going to like really dawn on me.
Yeah.
But it's just like, outside of, like playing it up for the camera a little, just like, oh my god, I can't believe it's over. It really just hasn't hit me emotionally.
Yeah. With the do big boy pose. Big whatever pose. Kind of sounds a bit...
Yeah.
Big whatever pose. It sounds like you're being a massive W.
How can we be a W?
Your head is the...
Today's episode is brought to you by the letter W, for we're dead on the inside. Hi folks. Welcome
Oh god.
to the show.
Welcome to the last ever show.
I'm a pile of emotions.
Pile of emotions.
I can't think right now.
Jake is a pile of emotions that you trudge through like the crispy leaves of autumn.
We're going with that.
/fall.
And this lovely chap next to me is...
An empty cola can.
Yeah?
An
Why
empty
not?
cola can, because there's one right there.
Because it's all getting poured out of you this time. And today...
Holy moly.
We are watching The Owl House. Season 3. Episode 3. Watching and Dreaming. The series finale of The Owl House. Well, here we are. What a journey.
I know, right?
What a road we've taken.
What a road we've taken.
From me starting to react to the show, obviously for season 1 finale.
Yeah.
And then me introducing you to the show just over a year ago, and us me going through every single episode, and you watching it for the first time, and then we started season 2B together, and here we are.
I know. I was gonna say like we've been on a journey. What about these guys?
And these guys have been on such a journey.
These guys have done it all. We've just sat here
and watched them
watched them do
vicariously.
it.
Not vicariously, because we don't want to live through them with some of the things they go through.
No. I don't want your trauma, thank you. Passes you some trauma. No, thank you. Sorry, I'm full.
Things are going to happen in this episode.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the things that you think will happen?
I genuinely don't know where this is going to go, actually. I don't know. Because, mainly because every time it comes up on, my on social media, something to do with the Owl House, I just scroll past unless it's fan art. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty. But most of the time I'm like, no!
Fan art sometimes contains spoilers.
Yeah, no, I know. But, I feel like some of the stuff that I've actually seen, it's like, I won't know it's a spoiler.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Obviously, the usual list. Rain and Ida. Let's get them going.
Let's get them going.
Yeah.
Like a...
Jumpstart Rain and Ida. Oh. I just...
That's how we do it.
Thing is, it's just like, usually I go into these with just like so many expectations, you know, like a full list of wants, needs, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But here I'm just like, I just want to see these guys.
I want to see these guys one more time.
That's basically it. I just like, you know, all the things, like, there are so many things obviously I want that I know are going to happen. Like, obviously, King, Ida, and Luce are all going to reunite, and we're going to have like the big family reunion.
Yeah. And
Ida and Camilla are going to meet.
That was what I was about to say. I'm so ready. That's the one thing I'm wanting.
And we discussed in the previous video how we think that, you know, everything with the Collector's going to go down, when Camilla's going to be like the big driving force behind it.
I think I might have called that one.
Yeah.
Maybe. I hope.
And just really, you know, I want Darius to adopt Hunter. I just want to see these characters finish their journey in such a satisfying way. And the main thing, the one thing I'll say, I don't want them to be split up. Because every time something like this happens, where it's like the show is about the main character going to another universe and like having these like grand adventures, it always ends with them having to go back home and like the link between the dimensions is severed forever. Amphibia
cries in the void.
I don't think they would split up Luz and Amity though. And that's the one thing that's giving me hope.
I bloody hope not.
They're not going to separate them. They're not going to separate all the characters.
No.
They're going to find some
don't.
kind of solution.
Please. I know it's already out and it's right in front of us, but like, please.
There's nothing we can do now.
There's nothing we can do. It's out of our hands.
Yeah. This is also quite momentous because this is the...
It's a big word for you.
Oh my god, alright.
Go on.
This is the final time that I'll be reacting to a brand new episode of anything. I just don't enjoy doing this kind of thing anymore. It's like just editing it and all this stuff, especially because I feel this immense pressure to get something out like when it's fresh, when it's going to be like relevant and people are going to be looking for it. And it's just like, it takes away time from the video essays, which are now getting to a point where I can sustain the channel off them, which is what the whole thing was supposed to be originally, and I started doing reactions as kind of this supplementary content, and then in 2021 it kind of took over, and that became like you know, I
You had your reactions era.
Yeah. Yes. I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to do this anymore, but I made a commitment to finish Amphibia and the Owl House, and lo and behold, here we are.
Oh.
Yeah. Right now, I am working on the massive Owl House retrospective.
Oh my god.
He's going to be in it.
Yeah.
He's going to be in it quite a bit. We've got some fun little things to do.
Breaks.
Yeah. If you guys want to send me any
snacks.
Basically, you know, if you want to send me any fun like memes or like fandom content you want us to look at, because there's going to be 2 big breaks during the video. One of them's going to be looking at like all the works made by the fandom, and the other's going to be, I'm going to take you through the experience of like watching this show in real time, mainly looking at like the social media posts by Disney TVA. Like when Gron came out, like we were all there. We know. Oh, it won't be the last time we all know and you don't. Aww. Some traditions live on forever. So, here's the thing though. Do we think there could be anything else after this?
For this?
Yeah.
I think it would take a bit of time, but I feel like maybe. There's potential. But I think we should leave that question until we've watched it.
Okay, alright. I guess if you want to see the full reaction to this episode and all the ones we've done in the past,
and none of the ones that we do in the future,
you can do so over on my Patreon. Along with a bunch of fun perks, like getting to request audio-only reviews, seeing all my content before anyone else, getting early access to scripts. Shortly after this, well, maybe not shortly after this, but sometime after this, we will be starting a brand new series. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Like, you know, maybe we'll call it like Taster Sessions with Vic or something. I'm going to show this guy a few episodes of any given cartoon. Like modern cartoons, old cartoons, and not just Disney. We're going to be doing like the whole spectrum. I'm going to show you just a few episodes, get your thoughts on them,
Right.
and then if you really like it, we'll continue it in our own time, and I'll just record you whenever something important happens, and then we'll do like a whole video discussing the show after we finish it. Okay. So, this is the final time. Do you want to do it together?
How?
Just press your thumb on top of my thumb when it's time, alright?
Okay.
Right, and here we go. The Owl House, Season 3, Episode 3, Watching and Dreaming. The series finale of The Owl House.
Yeah.
In 3, let's make sure the volume's right.
It's such a mum thing.
In 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Oh, we're just getting right into it.
That is how it works.
We were just about to enter the archives. We were just about to rescue Ida and King.
Is that the Titan?
Ooh. Ooh. Spooky.
Oh, God. Creepy parallel universe time.
Where is everyone?
It's all... Oh, God.
Ooh.
No! No, no, no! Where did this happen? Your actions led to this.
Oh,
You've been the real villain this whole time.
oh no.
Listen, I don't... Huh?
Oh. Hell yeah. She's always getting trapped.
Oh.
Dangerous beasts.
Who's ready for the callback overload?
What are you talking about?
Why? I forgave you.
Oh.
What's wrong? Don't you recognize your siblings? But don't worry, we saved the best spot for you.
You know, Luce, my life changed after I met you. I finally believed that there was this big, bright
Understand,
future ahead of
Willow, it's the
myself.
trees.
Oh my god, it is.
But that didn't last long, did it? You destroyed my home and any chance I had at happiness.
Look, everyone, it's good old Luce.
Oh my god.
And Shepherd One helped you get back to your mom. Meanwhile, because of you, I'll never see my dad again.
Guys, no. I swear, we'll get him back. We'll get everyone back.
Attempt.
I won't stop till we do.
Tell that to him. I never thought about making friends or going to school. Then I met Flapjack. He was more than a palisman. He was my best friend. And then I lost him, helping you. But you still get to have your own palisman? Why, Luce? Why did you get to have it all?
Please, no. I challenge you to a witch's battle. You look like Amity. You feel like Amity. But you're not Amity. You're not her. None of you are you. How dare you?
She's so smart.
I challenge you to a witch's duel. Not witch's battle. And the Amity I know would never misquote the good witch's aura. So come on. What's going on? Luce? Amity, is that you? Is it really you? Yes. We've all been collected, including Camila. You have to wake up. How?
Think about it. What's the first thing you do when you wake up from a bad dream?
You turn on the light.
Go. Do it. Yes! Oh my god.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Huh?
Is this the first spell she...
Wait. Luce?
No.
Yeah?
Show them just how much fun your games are in person. Then they'll all want to be your friend.
You think? Whoa, how did that happen?
Oh, is that your talisman?
Hey, oh, I don't get it, King. I really don't get it. I thought you loved playing our games. Why do you choose these itty-bitty spiders over me?
Because your game stinks, Squirt.
The spiders are awesome.
Yeah, especially the itty-bitty ones.
Yeah.
Doing something.
Everyone nearly died from the draining spell.
So? Toys break all the time. You just fix them. Do you not understand what death means to mortals? Let me show you some of my favorite games.
Oh, dear me.
Ew. Why so goopy?
And why rain? What did
Why
they
so-
do?
Oh.
Let me go!
Wake up. Wake up, my
Wait.
sweet babies.
Oh.
Montage time!
Ah! Stringy.
Precious angel.
So whittle.
Oh my god, they're taking him down. No. No.
This is great.
Ooh.
Luz, Ida, let her go. If anyone can talk some sense into them, it's Luz.
She's just like.
I just wanted a friend who wouldn't lie to me or trick me. But everyone's the same. King lied, Bellows lied, even they lied.
Who's they?
The archivists, my siblings. So I played, and it was great. But the archivists were scared of their power. So one by one, they disappeared. Until there was one Titan left, and he thought I was the bad guy.
We know what it's like to feel alone and abandoned.
Us weirdos have to stick
and
together.
misunderstood. What do you think? Can we tell you our stories? I said
So much goop. So goopy.
Oh,
that's fine.
they're here. They're back.
The vessel is big enough to do what I need. No.
No.
Hell yeah, Rain.
Rain. I mean, yes, but no.
It's that Titan's heart!
Oh.
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 Poor Ray. You tried so hard.
Oh, there's more goop. There's so much goop.
Why?
Oh my
why?
god. Oh, it's so goopy. Oh.
Oh my gosh, it worked. Miss Lilith? Guys, where's Luce?
It's just out there.
Home.
For me, it started in the human realm. Things were not great, but I found my way here and I met Owlbert, Judy, and Ida the Owl Lady.
And the King of Demons!
None of us felt like we fit in, so we decided to not fit in together. I had a lot to learn, but after a little while, I met more people who helped me. Whoa! That game looks fun!
Hexside lets you play any magic sport these days. Rugby was all we had and we made the best of it.
And you were the star player. We know, Ida.
Did you know Lilith was It's him! Run! Go, 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 go! Ah!
I want to go somewhere different.
The knee. The knee.
Glad he picked this. Not everyone can recognize Titan magic. He must really like you if he showed you this much.
Oh.
Me about though. People are complex, and sometimes they just need a little kindness and forgiveness. Kindness and Do you hear that? Hear what?
Oh.
Breathing.
She's still alive!
She's alive.
Well, not for long. Oh, okay.
I can cleanse this condition myself.
We've suddenly gone Pokemon.
Kaiju.
How did he get here without a body?
What do we do?
Oh.
Alright, okay. Collector's magic doesn't work on Titans.
What is he doing? I get it now. You just need kindness and
No! Oh no! No!
Huh? But I thought I was doing the right thing. But this is a little more complicated. Don't worry. I think it missed me.
Oh.
Ida, King, looks like we're gonna be split up again. I feel like I should be used to this feeling by now, but I still don't know what to say. Where'd she go? What is this?
Oh.
Lewis?
Oh.
Well, it's okay. She just broke, so I'll fix her.
Collector's magic doesn't work against Titans.
Why isn't it working?
Oh.
Who says right?
Back up, kid. I don't think I can control myself right now.
If I had a nickel for every time the main character died in a Disney Channel series finale, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Oh. I know what I should have said. I should have thanked them.
Oh.
Titan.
King?
No, but he does get his good looks.
Bad girl come.
Bad girl coming! Oh!
You're King's dad.
I think King said it best once. I am both king and queen, best of both things. But Dad works fine.
Yes!
What is this?
At least I can keep an eye on my child. And those who have been kind to him.
Oh.
I was willing to do anything to keep my kids safe, but I attacked the wrong person, dragged the collector down here for nothing.
Does that make us as bad as Bellows?
What? You've been drinking Ida's homemade apple blood?
Bellows says?
You assume Belos's gold comes from a genuine place, but that man doesn't care about anything but his need to be the hero in his own delusion, and because of that, to stop him?
What? What can I do?
You've already helped King so much, so let me use my last bit of life to help you.
Are you sure
Oh my
you'll
God.
make this?
And you seem like a good witch, but I can't give you anything unless
good
you choose
witch?
to accept it. So the question is, will you choose yourself?
She gets to choose her own destiny. It's a callback to episode 2!
Oh, well, what about?
Eda the Owl Lady, send her my regards. Big fan.
No, King. What about King? Don't you want to say something to him? Oh, he'll love that.
Goodbye, Luce.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with my magic?
Can't you tell? You're exhausted. You all are. None of you have gotten rest in days. Luz is an Oseda. You know what that means? It means she's way too stubborn to let any of this get her down.
Oh.
I think I know how we can help, even without your magic.
Click time! It's still the yeah.
I don't want anyone else to go away. I don't want anyone else to go missing. I'm sorry for everything. What is this stuff? Why won't it stop?
Oh.
Huh? Can't be.
Do not underestimate her, for she is the good witch Luce, warrior of peace. Now eat this, sucker!
Oh. Yes!
Most powerful witch on the Boiling Isles.
Yeah?
Everyone's still in the archives.
Leave it to me. Come on. I can at least do this.
Concentrate. Think of what you want and...
Oh!
Yes.
Mama Mia!
On three. 1, 2.
Yes!
Oh! Light spell.
Whoa.
Oh, the theme music!
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
We have to cut Bellows off from the Titan's power.
What are you thinking?
Come on, Eda. You know where magic comes from.
The vile sack.
From the heart.
Oh.
Yes!
Where do you think magic comes from? The heart. Actually, close!
Ooh.
I love the juxtaposition between like obviously Luce Kiedering's like amazing
Rain,
animation,
rain,
and then
Rain.
Who's there?
fluffier? How
Fluffier.
Let's end this.
finally?
I love the juxtaposition between their amazing movements and how still and like just almost static Belos is.
Yeah.
Can't defeat me.
Oh, the family all working together.
Make me guys. And I am the good witch Luce, child of the human realm, student of the demon realm, and warrior of peace.
Oh. Oh my god. Whoa. I was gonna say that would be one sick statue.
Yeah.
But like, oh, look at it. Crown.
It's got a tiara. And
Luce. Luce, I'm free. Thank goodness you saved me from that horrible curse. But now I'm free.
yeah. Oh.
Quickly now! Don't you want to make peace, Luce? We're human. We're better than this.
Well, we ain't.
Yeah.
Extremely satisfying. Is that? I think it is. Dang, kid. You do have tall jeans.
There's my girl.
Oh, your dad had a message for you.
I loaf you? I loaf you. Bread pun.
Bread pun.
We stuck together.
Yeah, you did alright. I'll say.
We were so relieved to see everyone safely released from the archives. They were spared the worst of it, at least.
Steve. Oh. Oh.
Third time's the charm.
Oh.
And if someone thought they had no one waiting for them, well, they were in for a nice surprise.
Oh. Hey! This is the cool guy gang. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
And not everyone was keen to change things.
To prison. Send them to prison.
They're like, we see you. Oh. My turn. Excuse me. Ah! Oh! Oh!
so he decided to return to the stars.
Wait.
No one argued, but I think I heard King whisper, "I hope I see you again."
Oh.
We got our happy ending, but I realized something in that moment.
Oh.
When the Titan had finally passed on, so did the powers of the glyphs. I had learned the Titan's language, but now I had no one to speak it to. A whole chapter of my life was over.
My eyes are actually stinging.
I know.
But a new one was just beginning.
Oh.
I can't believe you're already leaving for college. Remind me, what major did you pick again?
Come on, Mama. You know me. I picked all of them.
Yes!
How is that possible without your glyph?
And it'll be nice to finally see everyone again after all this time.
Luce, you saw them last week.
They're not separated.
Oh, they haven't.
They made their own.
Welcome to the Boiling Isles.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Still as strong as ever.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Happy Lilith!
We all bird lady now. Oh.
The silky diamonds!
Oh.
Wild magic!
Headmaster? Oh.
Hurry, hurry. What's their last fee? No one's gonna be mad if we're a little late.
Yes, but today is special.
Okay, okay.
Ah! Oh my god.
Since you spent your 15th birthday helping us rebuild the Isles.
And 16. And 17. We wanted to make it up to you.
Great work, everyone.
What?
King's powers are getting stronger. Yeah, it looks like they're different from his dad's, but hey, you've got a whole new glyph language to try out.
Guys. We got another surprise.
Whoa.
Peter, King, thank you for everything.
Right back at you, kiddo.
Weirdos?
Weirdos.
daisies. Wowee. Wowee. That was so good. That might be one of the best finales I've ever seen.
That might be the best finale I've ever seen.
I know.
It's like, Amphibia is still my favourite show ever,
That was incredible.
but that finale.
I know.
Where do we even begin with that?
I love that happy ending. They literally use the word happy endings. Yeah.
And that was the perfect way to end with just the 3, 2, 1, bye!
Yeah.
Just the amount
That was
of
great.
the amount of callbacks to everything.
Yeah, that was a perfect wrap. That was incredible.
Okay,
Oh man.
the thing is though, it's like for the future, that was kind of like we're wrapping up like all the character arcs and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really felt like the this is our last chance to really just that concluded a lot of their stories, and this is really just like the final battle and where they go after this. I was obviously they didn't split them up. They didn't split them up. Lucy's coming to college in the Magic Mansion.
I love that. All of them.
You know me, all of them.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Because I know I was actually like so worried. It's obviously because they do that, and then she's like, what did you pick? And then she was probably gonna say like, that connected to her, but like they might reveal it like it's somewhere else. But no, and then King's power's getting stronger, so the glyphs start working again, and she has a bunch of new ones to learn.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the
because I was just like
showing you what happened to everybody.
Yeah, I loved the idea that obviously with the Titan gone, like everything that makes sense, and like they hinted that Lou still found a way to do magic.
Yeah, she's
because that's what the whole thing is about.
Yeah.
But I was just a little tiny bit disappointed that like obviously glyphs don't work because they've been such a huge part of the
you're
show.
going to be anyway.
But they're just like, oh no.
But it's Titan
at the
magic,
very end,
isn't
we're
it?
gonna
And you
bring
still
them
have a
back.
Titan. There's still a Titan there, so I feel like that's how.
Honestly,
how it works.
such a fitting end for
That
Bellows
was
as well.
incredible.
Just like him, like trying to trick Luce again,
trampled into the ground, and she's just stood there like,
and then she's just like,
it's not working here anymore.
no. And
That-
then
the
it's
so-
like,
like-
she ain't buying it.
I feel like this was I feel like a lot of arcs finished here, but like it was Luce's arc was from episode 1 to this, because you can see like it fully like completed with her like having learnt so much. I felt like I teared up at one point because I was like, she's learnt so much.
I
so
teared up
proud of her.
at so many points.
But like
I was openly sobbing.
I know, I could hear you. But I think like when I said
my eyes are actually stinging from how much I was crying during that. Because usually it's just like it's only like the final like few minutes where it really gets me.
Yeah.
But this time it was like instantly.
Yeah.
It's like the second I think the first time I like proper like started was when Luce is in that nightmare and she's on the bridge with Amity and like they all come together and it's just like, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Turn on the light and then
that was amazing.
The dialogue in this episode, it's
so good.
It's just so poignant, so
as well.
perfect.
The music
it sounded like a full orchestra at points.
It was incredible. Like,
And,
even
like,
the quietest points.
And how they keep weaving in the various, like, the opening and the ending theme as well. So I'm fairly sure at one point...
Motifs.
Yeah, the motifs, I know, but I'm fairly sure at one point I heard the piece of music oh, is it? No, what is it? I think it's the piece of music they use at the end of episode 2. You know the scene where it's like after the whole Chosen One thing, where like Luce, Ida, and King go up and they look over the aisles.
Oh yeah.
I think they use that piece of music at one point. I think it's when everything's like going back to normal.
Yeah, I like that.
Bellows is receding.
It wasn't happily ever after. It was they really had to fight for it, and then they had to rebuild everything like it would be in real life. Like,
and I love the
obviously they
whole
had to
idea of like
rebuild.
Luce spent her 15th birthday and a 16th and a 17th. I love that. Just like it's gonna be so nice to see everyone again after all this time. You saw them last week.
Yeah.
Because that's
She's
Luz.
just a bit dramatic, but like
It
her
is,
mum
it's just
knows
all
that.
And that scene with King's dad.
Oh, it was so-
Talk about just like a perfect like.
I'm more a
just
king
scene.
and a queen, but Dad will do.
And the bad girl coven t-shirt.
I love
the,
how, like,
the
yeah.
skirt of all the glyphs, just absolute.
I love how
'cause
like
it's nothing like we were expecting, but it makes so
No,
much
exactly.
sense. And basically, how they're just a fan of the show.
yeah. I love
Just
that.
been
I love that
watching
it
the
was like
entire
this
time.
being that is like oh, but then he just went oh dang.
Yeah. The thing is, it was so funny, but also at the same time so tragic, and how he literally, the whole thing
was-
is just like oh, I'll use my last bit of magic to help the person who's helped King so much,
Yeah,
and it's like
it was.
I
beautiful.
loaf you.
No, it was sad.
bread puns
was both.
forever.
Yes. I loaf you.
I thought honestly that we wouldn't even get to hear the message. I thought Luce would just whisper it in King's ear, and it was like I feel
Yeah.
like that's what we need, but like that.
I love that. I
Just
love
like
that.
call back to let's see, bread puns. That's really small problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deep cuts,
Ah.
and also Luce being able to believe that all her friends hate her and all this stuff, but not being able to believe that Amity would ever misquote Azora. I challenge you.
I love that.
The thing is, it's
Bong.
the thing is, even that sound. It sounds wrong though. Just like it's. I challenge you to a witch's battle.
Yeah. I love that. Oh my god.
Oh god, the scene where Luce sacrifices herself for the Collector. That.
That's a turning point.
Oh.
The thing is, you know what I said about like Kamiya's gonna be like a big part
Yeah.
in it, like helping with the Collector.
Yeah.
I think that like
The
she
way-
wasn't directly, but it was her influence to Luce and
Yeah.
the things that she taught Luce, and like Luce's character arc was the thing.
Because the whole thing is like, we both promised to keep trying to be better.
Yeah, exactly. And then she used that with the Collector as well. Like
Thing is, it's like, obviously we were hoping that it would be Camilla, because it would be like, they've always been looking for a friend, but what they really needed was a parental figure.
they just needed somebody to
Yes, someone like actually nurture
guide.
them.
Yeah, they need
guide
nurture.
them.
They need.
But at the same time, it makes so much sense. And like Ida's about to stop Luce, and then King goes, "No, if anyone can convince them, it's her."
Well, yeah, but also that's the thing. Like the whole thing was about Luce, like learning how to make friends and trust friends and stuff like that.
And now she's
And
imparting
now
everything she's
the
learned.
one. She's exactly like she's had to learn it for herself. So she's exactly the right person to teach it. And it's like,
And they handled the Collector so well.
yeah.
Because, like, obviously I was expecting him to play a part in this. I was not expecting him to... Basically, it becomes his story. I mean, their story.
Yeah.
Their story. It becomes...
Well, they use both, I think.
Yeah. It becomes their story.
Yeah.
Especially at their first scene, where it's like they're talking with them, and Luce goes, "You don't know what death means to mortals."
Yeah.
And then when they brought
The penny
that,
drops. The penny drops.
The penny drops, and then when Luce sacrifices herself, and they don't know how to deal with it.
Luce, yoo-hoo! And the others are just stood there like they. Like, don't know
Oh,
what to say.
King and Ida go in beast mode.
I know.
I love that one line where Ida just goes, "Stand back. I don't think I can control myself
Yeah.
right now."
Yeah. Oh my god. That's
But the thing is, it's just like when they start crying and just like, "What's this?" Because I also think it's such a realistic... It's a realistic depiction of someone very young having to deal with such a concept.
Yeah, with the
Where it's like they don't understand it
Exactly,
at all.
yeah.
And then...
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so
And also, Lou's using string bean from the beginning, like as like the staffs that we've seen everyone else using, flying
Yeah.
with the.
I love that they can go between realms as well.
I do.
That's so good. I think that was like a Collector thing, wasn't it? Like the Collector made that happen.
Well, they needed Titan's blood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like when the door opened,
Yeah, it
the
did
portal,
seem.
it was,
It was a
sounded
very
like the Collector.
Collector-esque thing.
But I thought I heard the Collector's voice as well, so I think it might be that like, well, obviously the Collector can do that. Like, a very
Thing is,
powerful
I was
being.
expecting when we heard their voice as like they were going through the door. I was expecting to like they're going like Collectors giving like tours of the Boiling Isles or something.
Oh.
Just like step right this way, folks.
Nah, you gotta keep that stuff sort of.
The collector's backstory, though.
I know.
Oh, that hits you.
I mean that explains
it
everything,
makes
doesn't
sense.
it? It explains everything.
It doesn't. It explains, but it doesn't excuse. And I like how it's difficult to like describe it, but it's the way that they don't have the whole like, oh, you know, they're one of us now. Everything's great, and it's just like they decide they have to go. And King gives them Francois.
Yeah.
Because first Collector comes to give King back Francois, and then
Yeah.
and then it's like, I hope I'll see you again.
Yeah. You made a real friend. Well done.
The amount of just like emotional dialogueless music montages.
I know, that was incredible.
Oh, there's the animation where it's like King, Ida, and Luce after Luce in beast form
Yeah.
comes back and they just annihilate Bellos, and then they go in the heart and they find Ray.
I love that they ended Bellos by just stamping him into the ground.
But I also love we knew it was coming. We knew at some point they have to do the, you know, I am the good witch Luce, now eat this. Like, we knew they had to do it.
Yeah.
But the way they did it, with her
Yeah.
literally
Tearing
ripping
him
from the heart of the Titan, it's kind of, you know, she's literally getting rid of this evil from the boiling house. In this essence, it's kind of her repaying the Titan in a sense.
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
everything that he did for her. Because
Yeah.
like, they talk about it with the Collector when they go to the knee. It's like, wow, the Titan's really like if he showed you all this.
Yeah.
The Titan revealed all this
Yeah.
to Luce at these
He
specific
must really
points.
like you if he showed you all this. Like, this
It's
was
like, 'cause
purposeful.
it's the whole thing about being in tune with nature.
Yeah.
And how Bellos represents, like, you know, like this industrial thing.
Industrialization.
Like again, obviously it's been a while, but going back to like season 1, where it's like, it wasn't magic, it was technology, there was electricity.
Yeah, yeah. Or like when they like repaired everything and it sort of like faded and the Bellos
Yeah.
goop
It just...
sort of, I guess, like sort of a concretey type substance like disappears and nature.
Well, it just turns
comes
to
back.
dust.
Well, it turns to dust and flies away and nature comes back and it's like, that was beautiful though. That was beautiful.
And also the callback where it's like, it's the boiling rain that takes him out. It is
Yeah.
the island that does him in.
Exactly. That was incredible.
Just fantastic writing for such a fantastic show.
I know, incredible. What a fantastic ending as well. Like,
It's like,
we never had a doubt in you, Dana Terrace. Never had a doubt at all.
We never did, but even like, considering how little time they've had for season 3,
Yeah, but like,
I couldn't, honestly, I'm so satisfied. If that really is
that was
the
incredible.
ending, I'm content with that. It's not,
hell yeah.
like, you know, the thing is, with all these other shows, with like Star vs. the Forces of Evil and DuckTales and Amphibia, they end perfectly, but I'm just like, but I want more.
Yeah.
Here, if there is never any more, I'm content with that.
Yeah. It's like they've done really well with that because it's like you can obviously there's so much room for people to like create their own.
Now
thing.
that's a spin-off I'd watch.
Yeah. But all the stuff, like all of that, like the university and everything like that, is obviously something that can help somebody else like create something,
Also,
which I feel like is.
Bumping his retirement just gets to tend to his garden.
I know. How good was that? I was so happy about
Also,
that.
you know, Boscha got her moment. I was just like, thing is, it's
She
one of
was
those,
just
it's one
happy
of those
to
things
see
where
her
I was
friend.
already so emotional that seeing Boscha just like, it didn't even faze me.
Yeah. No, I like that she also got that because it gave her like humanity.
Also,
so obviously she's.
Thing is, going back to that thing Dana Terra said about how, you know, not liking, and then everything was fixed forever. I like how they have that short scene of Darius and Everwolf stumbling across Terra and a bunch of the other Coven heads trying to like grab Bellus's throne, because it shows it's just like that ideology doesn't go away.
Yeah.
No matter how much like we fight against it, no matter how many wins we get.
Things in check.
Yeah, it's like, you know, those people, those ideas, they don't just magically disappear.
Exactly.
But
you
it's
have to
basically,
rebuild
it's all about, like you said, keeping them in check.
and working together.
It's all about making sure that they're always going to be around, but it's about making sure that they can never rise to power again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Learning
yeah,
from the past.
I would prefer it if they just locked them all up, but...
Yeah. Obviously, people can like use this, and a lot of people like very creative from this kind of thing. And I feel like I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Dana Terrace is the sort of person who like came to writing through like, you know, fanfic and stuff like that, right?
Mm.
And is trying to use this to encourage other people to do it. And like I feel like the element of, ooh, you could do something with this. Oh, look at they're at university. Oh, the spin-off. Hint, hint. It's like anybody who's like inspired by this creatively could go on to write their own like incredible show and
Yeah.
or write something, or you know,
That's just the
create
thing.
art.
Because
It's incredible. It's good art inspires. I mean, incredible art inspires incredible art. So.
yeah, because one of the main points with this retrospective is how when the Owl House, like, you know, released early 2020, we saw it as this celebration of everything that animation had become over the 2010s. And what the series became over its run was like this reminder of how much work there was still to do and everything we stand to lose in this decade. Lilith, happy Lilith.
Yeah, she's gonna win.
That little reveal.
Yes.
Oh god. We're just thinking
Trying to
of,
think of anything at the
things to
moment.
talk about. Things to talk about. When like all the kids are in like the what do they call it? The archive, and they're all like reuniting with their parents, and then like, you know, and then they're just like, even those who didn't think they had someone waiting for them were wrong.
Do as a replay of my reaction to that.
I got what I wanted.
We all got no. More importantly, Hunter got what he needed.
Yes. And also, going back to like the whole getting what we wanted and what we needed thing, Mama Ida was all over this. Like the second she sees King and Luce after all that,
Come here.
just like
Oh.
the transformation.
I know.
Exquisite character development.
I know.
And then obviously when they get Rain from the Heart, immediately starts doing that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I got everything I wanted and so much more. Not from just this episode, but this show in a whole.
I mean, it's never disappointed before, and it didn't this time. I feel like the Owl House is like you can watch a certain like up to a certain point, and you're like, wow, they can't get better than this, right?
And then
it outdoes itself once more. Like it's just a show that's constantly outdoing itself and beyond all expectations. I mean, obviously we never doubted, but like
no.
You could never. I never expected it to be like.
I understand.
This good because like it just went beyond anything I could picture.
I completely understand now, though, why the first and second episode of this season was so focused on Luce, Gus, Amity, Hunter, Willow, because they're not really together for a lot of this. Because I understand why. Because it was good. This final episode is basically entirely Luce, Ida, and King.
Yeah.
Because that's what it needed to be.
Completing that arc.
Yeah. Especially since, you know, they reunited very quickly.
They did.
And, that was an incredibly long scene before we finally got to the title card.
Yeah.
That was just like...
I love that we even got, like, a character arc for the Collector, but just within this episode. That was incredible. Like, you've done a whole character arc in one episode? Whoa. And, like, it was believable and like, it worked as well.
Because the writing, the animation, the performance...
Spot on.
Everything.
Spot on, all of it.
It's just, like, the technical elements of this show. It's...
Yeah, all of it's incredible, but it just made for such an enjoyable watch as well, because some of the, you know, the like contrast between just a lot going on and then just Rain whistling in this very like dingy sort of setting, just silence basically.
Just
but saying
atmosphere,
so much.
The atmosphere of this episode, and
incredible.
also I love the callback to Rain literally being such a powerful witch. That Bellis literally goes just like, oh, you've always been so powerful. Because they're the only ones that have been able to fight him off.
Yeah. That's incredible. And I love that it wasn't just like one person doing this. It showed like everybody had to work together.
Yeah.
You know, at some point. Even if it was just like a lot of that working together was rebuilding afterwards. It took like friendship and relying on each other and like understanding each other's strengths. And working together with that was like, but I love that our the scene where Camilla and Ida meet was like, it was. I mean,
no dialogue.
No dialogue.
But we didn't need it.
But we didn't need it at all. It was like a little bit of a hesitation.
Because it felt
and then
because it wasn't even a hesitation.
Not even. It was like oh. Ah,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, the thing is, it's like they just reach out and then she just pulls them into like the family hug.
Yes.
Because I think the whole thing, they didn't need this like awkwardness or this trepidation because
Yeah.
by this point she has seen what all they have done for Luce just in how she is now.
Exactly.
And at that point she's just fully accepting of them.
Yeah. She's like, you took care of my daughter. It's the same sort of vibe as that like the Titan saying like, oh, I've been keeping an eye on my child and all the people who were kind to him. It's the same kind of thing with like, I guess Kamiya's like feels that way towards like Ida and King as well, because like
I just noticed a parallel. At the very end,
yeah,
right, when Luz is getting ready and then V like, you know, says to Albert go. Albert's in the human realm.
yeah.
And then he goes back through the door to the Boiling Isles, which is how Luce went there in the first episode. Nothing in this isn't somehow a reference.
I love like that they've all obviously like grown up and they got their different styles and everything. I love it. It's just, ooh. And I guess some of the fan art I saw was spoilers, but I was right in that I didn't know it was.
Yeah. Also,
alright.
Hunter working with like Ida's family and the Bat Queen and everything, and they carve palismans.
Yeah.
Because now that Bellis is gone and obviously isn't harvesting them, it's like they've been able to like regrow the trees and.
Yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And the little moment where Stringbean and Albert meet, where it's like they're all hugging, and then like she slithers out, and then he's like, "Is that your palisman?" And Albert opts out, and they just stare at each other.
Like, hello. That was so good. Yeah. Right.
Teenage King.
Teenage
Or like
King.
pre-teen King. Basically, King, where his voice wasn't cracking anymore.
Yeah.
He was like,
Oh. What about my favourite?
Gus.
My boy.
I love that scene where he's like so excited to see his dad. He like splits into several illusion, then runs.
I know.
And then when he's like third time's the charm.
Oh. I also love grown up Gus. I was like, yes, yes. Boy's got style. My boy's got style.
They've all got
They all
style.
got style, but I was like, with the paperclip as well. He got a paperclip and he's teaching him about the human realm.
Excuse me. The paper claw.
The paper claw. Oh, I love that. I hope that Gus goes to the human realm a lot, because like, I remember.
Well, the thing is, it's obvious from that he's teaching human studies at the university.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that like he still has the same like excitement for the human realm and human studies and stuff like that, but like now he has a bit more context.
They can
the actual chance to go there, like.
Oh, I bet he takes his class on field trips.
Sends them to study abroad. Study in the human realm.
Study abroad. Go through that door. That's it. That's the abroad.
No, but like imagine they like go to a university in like like in the human realm. Yeah.
Thing is, I doubt like they're like. I doubt that the humans are like properly aware of it.
Probably not, but like I'm sure that there's ways. There's always a way.
Just thanks to them.
Yeah.
Was like it was, you know, obviously get all these characters in the human realm, but it was sense like we revisit a lot of the human world plot points that we've seen come up over the show, and we kind of conclude them. It's like we don't need to see like Marsha and everyone else again, because it's like we've got our fill of them, and like V and everything, concluding V, and then for the future was, you know, Willow, Gus, Hunter, and like Luce, and all these different arcs coming together and like reaching this like this realization, all of them, that, you know, Luce, all she's ever wanted to be understood. Hunter, he finally has like these people he really relies on. Willow doesn't have to be strong for everyone all the time and doesn't have to carry everything by herself. And then this is just, it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. I love that the very simple things from the very beginning that I mean, they were important, but they became the most important. Like the light glyph being the leading thing.
The light glyph. I need to say it again.
Yes.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up from a bad dream?
You
turn on the
light.
light.
Ah!
And then they handed the glyph.
Powerful.
But it's like, oh no. But
That's
going
powerful.
back to when Luce's whole thing, and then like Luce becomes all the lights things like Flapjack and like float through the air, and they go over like Hexside and all these like
Yeah.
just like very, and then they go through the archives, and you just see Puppet Camille and just tears start streaming
like
down her
she
face.
knows. But then I love that when they like rescue Camilla, she was just like, oh, it's loose. She'll be alright. She'll come back. She's too stubborn.
The thing is, it's also the fact that she knows because that's what happened to Flapjack.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
There's more. There's got to be more to talk about.
no,
There's more.
we have to finish.
There's
this
always
now.
more.
We can finish. We have to finish. Well, you've got the retrospective anyway.
Yeah,
we have to finish this now.
We got to keep talking
No,
forever.
no, we haven't.
Forever. We don't. We never accept that it's over.
We have to accept that things are over sometimes.
No, we don't. Oh, what? We didn't have a Vic's Poetry Corner, so if you want to try and convince me through some spoken verse...
Okay. It ended, and it was beautiful. No, it was sad. No, it was both. And that's it.
Sad to full.
No! It was sad and it was beautiful.
It was bad.
Oh my god! Somebody edit that out of context. You're gonna get cancelled for that. Right, now, come on. It's big boy mode. Big boy pose. Big whatever pose. Put your big whatever pose on and let's do
Okay,
your outro.
closing statements, I guess.
Statements!
What a show.
I know.
What a fantastic,
What a great show.
beautiful, gay, introspective...
Gay!
Yeah. It was just like... This show has done so much for so many people, and it is going to leave such a legacy, not
Such an
just for
impact.
Disney Channel or animation, but just in...
For story writing,
Yeah.
I think. For telling good stories.
And just like the place it went, the boundaries it pushed further
Yeah.
beyond. Like, I want to state it. I just want to state it again. Despite what happened, we got this show on the Disney Channel. This show with multiple non-binary characters, a bisexual lead with a lesbian love interest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you want to know something funny? We are recording this on the day of Disney Channel's 40th anniversary.
Oh, hell yeah.
And what we are looking at right now is, like, despite everything going on, and despite how, like, slightly pessimistic I was earlier...
Yeah. Like, this
This
is
is
a
the
step.
future.
This is a step.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
the
a
future. And it's like, thing is, we look at this now and we celebrate this. We celebrate how far this has come, how many boundaries this has all pushed. Think about what it'll be like in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
The shows
We're
that'll be
going
coming
there.
out.
We're going there. We're...
Like this, like
The
Steven Universe started this whole thing, and then
Yeah.
She-Ra took it to the next level. Owl House has thrown open those gates. The
Oh, yeah.
floodgates have opened.
You reminded me of that movie.
Flushed away.
Pushed away. Here it comes, the wave. I'm just so excited to see the future.
Yeah.
So get writing, kids.
I love all these guys so much.
Yeah, I
And, you know, just from the bottom of mine, millions of
mine.
others, and also, yeah, this guy, just like, thank you so much. Thank you so much to every single person who was involved with this show on any level.
Yeah.
It has been just, for lack of a better word, a magical experience.
Oh, it has, hasn't it? Incredible.
And, well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, it is.
Because the thing is, it's not even just the Owl House ending, it's this.
Oh. Well, you're leaving.
What?
You're moving
No,
on.
no, but I
Don't
mean,
move
like, you know,
out.
but it's just like this
Who else is going to be a poltergeist?
this journey that you and
Oh,
I have
I
been on
know.
over the past
Well,
year.
it's okay. We'll have many more journeys.
I know we will.
There'll
but
be many
it's-
more journeys in the future, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. One more wanted poster moment
I
for the road.
I was about to say it.
Right.
She didn't have any.
Well, you know.
No, she did have a wanted poster moment when she just didn't realise that her friends didn't hate her until the moment she was like,
Yes.
Amity, you got the quote wrong.
Yes.
And that was a...
3, 2, 1. Wanted poster moment!
Oh.